depths of the ocean, where the sunlight barely penetrated, a young mermaid named Kareema grew up in a world of wonder and mystery. She lived with her family in a cozy little cave, surrounded by schools of sparkling fish and colorful coral. Kareema's mother, Akua, was a wise and kind mermaid who taught her the ways of the sea and the secrets of their ancient mythology. As a child, Kareema was fascinated by the stories her mother told about the ocean's hidden treasures and the magical creatures that lurked in the shadows. But there was one story that captivated her more than any other, the tale of the Forbidden Zone. According to Akua, there was a part of the ocean that was off limits to mermaids, a place where strange and powerful beings dwelled. The mermaids were warned to stay away from this area, lest they incur the wrath of the unknown entities that lived there. Kareema's curiosity was piqued by the Forbidden Zone. She would often ask her mother questions about it, but Akua would simply shake her head and tell her to focus on learning the ways of the sea. As Kareema grew older, her fascination with the Forbidden Zone only intensified. She would often sneak away from her lessons to explore the ocean's depths, hoping to catch a glimpse of mysterious beings that lived beyond the boundaries. One day, Kareema's curiosity got the better of her. She swam closer to the Forbidden Zone than she had ever been before. And what she saw took her breath away. The water was filled with strange, glowing creatures that seemed to be communicating with each other in a language she couldn't understand. Kareema was both terrified and thrilled by the sight, and she knew that she had to learn more about this mystical place. As she continued to explore the Forbidden Zone, Kareema began to notice that the creatures were becoming more aggressive. They seemed to be warning her away from the area, and she knew that she had to be careful. But she couldn't shake the feeling that there was something important hidden in this place, something that could change the course of her life forever. Years passed, and Kareema's fascination with the Forbidden Zone never wavered. She continued to explore the ocean's depths, learning more about the creatures that lived there and the secrets they kept. And then, one day, she stumbled upon something that would change everything. Kareema was swimming through a particularly narrow passageway when she saw a human shipwreck in the distance. She had never seen a human up close before, and her curiosity got the better of her. She swam closer to the wreck, and that's when she saw him. Jelani, a dark-skinned black man with a strong presence who was staring at her with a mixture of fear and wonder. Kareema was taken aback by Jelani's reaction. She had expected him to be hostile or frightened, but instead, he seemed entranced. She swam closer, and Jelani reached out a hand as if to touch her. Kareema was hesitant at first, but something about Jelani's gentle touch put her at ease. As they interacted, Kareema realized that Jelani was different from other humans she had heard about. He seemed to understand her, to communicate with her in a way that was almost magical. And then, in a moment that would change everything, Jelani revealed a shocking secret. He was a mermaid, just like Kareema. Jelani's powers were unlike anything Kareema had ever seen before. He could control the tides, summoning the ocean's fury or calming its waves with a mere thought. Kareema realized that Jelani was the key to unlocking the secrets of the Forbidden Zone. And together, they could explore the mystical place and uncover the truth about the alien life forms that lived there. As they delved deeper into the Forbidden Zone, Kareema Kareema and Jelani discovered that the aliens were not a single entity, but rather a collective with different agendas. Some of these extraterrestrial beings were working with the government while others were at odds with them. The government, it seemed, had been hiding a secret project involving alien technology and manipulation. Kareema and Jelani uncovered evidence that the government had been using alien technology to create hybrid beings, combining human and alien DNA. These hybrids were designed to serve the government's interests, but they're also being used to combat other alien entities that pose a threat to humanity. However, the aliens who are working against the government are not necessarily enemies of humanity. They're trying to warn humans about the dangers of the government's actions and the consequences of exploiting the planet's resources. These aliens believe that humans have a chance to course correct and find a more sustainable path. Kareema and Jelani knew that the stakes were more nuanced than they had initially thought. The government's pursuit of them was no longer just about silencing two individuals.